Hype stocks drop. Tickets sold out in 15 seconds. What's going on with BTS? And what is South Korea doing with their internet? Let's learn. Hello, everybody. It's me, Dee Sparta. How are you doing, my friends? Whew, today's reading is kind of like I'm not quite sure. What I do know is after my last reading, which was on Ted Bundy, that was dark. That was really dark. So I'm happy to do something that's not so dark. Ted Bundy, serial killer. It was intense. I'll just put it that way. And then I did a reading for Patreon. So if you're on my Patreon, you would see that there was a video just launched that I did a reading about JK, Jungkook of BTS, and decisions that he's facing. So now I'm going to get in here, and there's a lot going on. I've been paying attention to what's happening in South Korea when it comes to, well, the government is kind of really, yeah. There is a bill coming on where they want to charge content creators who are not South Korean to have their stuff and charge us to watch South Korea. And what this could do is, I know, I would have to pay $1 for every view from South Korea. I'd have to pay South Korea, the ISPs. They want to get money, and I could tell you right now that I couldn't afford to do something like that. I think it'll restrict you to, people getting access to South Korea and all K-pop and the talent, the movies, the music and art and everything. It could really hinder and just cause this isolationism. And in Europe, there are some countries there are kind of thinking this, just to charge you a fee to have your content overseas there. Yeah, that's not a good thing. And this could really, really hurt the economies of these different countries who would put something, they're thinking, oh, I'll get money. No, it's going to backfire, unfortunately, is what I believe. And I know President Biden, when he was visiting in May, he brought up this issue. Yeah. So I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to affect things, what's going on, and affect BTS. There's also, because the government, with the military service, you have to serve, register and serve in the military by the age of 30. And Jin is turning 30 in December. So there's a concern of, are they going to give an exemption? Are they going to offer alternate? And someone had said, they made a minister had made a, government official kind of hinted at, well, we're also considering public opinion. And even though polls all were showing that they were in favor of an exemption or alternative to military service for K-pop stars who have made a difference. And so the stock started climbing. And then he came back and said, oh, no, that's not what I mean. We're not going to consider public opinion. And they dropped again. And this is happening where this going back and forth is hurting the economy over there. And but at the same time, I realize that in South Korea, they're going forward, the population having men is dwindling. So they're going to have less men to be part of the military. And I think this is a concern. If they have too many exemptions, are they going to have a military? That's a legit concern. I hope they figure something out. I really, really do. So I kind of want to look at this. And then I also, with Busan concert, BTS concert, hey, you guys, this concert is coming. And when the tickets were released out, I said they were sold out. Well, you didn't have to pay for them, but you were supposed to log in and reserve your tickets. In 15 seconds, 100,000 tickets, poof, gone. And the servers crashed, so people didn't realize that there were no tickets available, and yet they were still trying to get in to try and get tickets. Well, Hybe has come up with an alternative that I think is a good idea. It's kind of fun. They are getting an area of beach, and if there's no tickets necessary, they're just gonna have these big, huge screens set up on the beach for fans and people just to join it, go there and watch the concert live, televised live, and that's kind of cool, especially since at the beach, there is no bottleneck of one way in, one way out. And there's all these hotels nearby and restaurants and food places. So it sounds like it could be a lot safer than the original plan. So this is an opportunity that is going out there to fans. So if you didn't get your tickets, check out that option. Just the weather. I hope the weather goes well. That's another concern. What is the weather going to be like? It's October 15th, getting a little chillier. Is it going to be too cold? I mean, I'm going to tell you, where I am in the Pacific Northwest in October, we start getting snow. I'm like, where's fall? I want some fall, please, please. Guess not. So I hope the weather ends up being good. So I'm gonna kind of do a tarot reading. We're gonna look into the group. I'm also really concerned about V. He has just been coming under fire and a lot of hate because of rumors of him with Jennie from Blackpink. It is got to be crushing on him that if he even were to be in a real relationship with someone, that he would get so much hate and not any acceptance, or not people celebrating and being happy that he's in love and he is being loved. I think we need to realize we don't own a celebrity. We don't own a K-pop star. We don't own them. They are human beings just like you and I. They want to be loved. They want to be held. They want to be appreciated. They want to love and show appreciation to someone. They want to share a life just like we do and interact with others. And to have an additional pressure of people not approving of you being with someone is hard. I know with me, my own family doesn't approve me with my wife. Oh well, it's something I still cry about. I still grieve. It hurts. But I don't regret my decision. Are you fucking kidding? I'm happier now. I'm with a beautiful woman and kids, and I'm thrilled. I had a marriage beforehand that was so bad. And I was like, I saw all the red flags. I knew what not to get into, So it is hard when you're under pressure, when people whom you want to accept you won't accept that you're in a relationship. You got to remember, you do not own these men and women and the K-pop stars, Blackpink and BTS, Twice. There's the new groups coming up. I think Hybe's got a new girl group coming up. And they're planning on releasing a bunch of groups this year, which is almost at the end of the year. So I am interested to see what's going to happen. it's like, are they going to put all their gamble on this new talent and just kind of let BTS go on their own way? I don't know. Things are just so chaotic. But we got to remember, and I do these readings, and I hope it's to make you realize how to humanize these celebrities. They're humans with feelings and emotions, just like you and I. And if you're getting hated on or being told that you're ugly and you're this and you're that and you're not good enough, it's going to crush you. Okay? So I hope people think first before, they're like, well, I'm shipping this person with this and this and this and fighting over it. God, folks, stop. Please. We need to want what's best for them, not what we think is best. Because we really don't know what's best. They have a better idea what they want and what they need. And you need to accept that. So we're going to get into this reading. It's going to be a little weird. And there's so much going on. It's like, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I'm not going to have a section where I get into a lot of detail. I figured this intro is long enough. But I am going to go ahead and put a chapter in case some people are like, you're rambling, Dee. I get it. I do that sometimes, don't I? I'm still congested. It's like, folks. So bear with me as we get into this reading. Remember, if you're new to this channel and you have been here before and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when my videos come up. Just remember, I love you guys so much. And okay, let's get into this reading. Hello, everybody. Yes. Hi. We're going to get into this tarot reading, but before we do that, I'd like to just remind you all that I do have a web novel, Breaking the Heavens. And you can find it on Wattpad. And I think you can also find it soon on Web Novel itself. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. I'm having fun writing the second book in the series right now. All right. Now we're done with that. I am getting ready here. I do have the headset on just to remind people who are new here. This helps block out sounds all around me. And I do have music coming in, and it often helps me with the readings. I do have like Spotify on shuffle going on here. And this is like a BTS reading. I'm listening to our boys. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, let's go. My fingernail just fell off. I don't know what happened. I lost a nail. I'm not going to show it to you because it's my middle finger and I don't want to flip y'all. We're just going to keep going, folks. Let's get going. We got this. I'm concerned about things with the South Korean government and the military and everything. Ooh. Okay, this card jumped out, and this is the Ace of Swords. And it is reversed. Yes, I do read reverses in cards. I know some people don't, but I do. This it's an air sign. Swords are air. There are thoughts, things going out, and there's a lot of confusion going out about BTS as a group. There's a lot of confusion about, I'm seeing, who's dating, if someone's dating someone or not. There's a lot of confusion about how this concert's going to work. Confusion. That's the setting here. So yeah, that's apropos here. The beginning is a lot of confusion and there's chaos. Okay. So the Death card has popped up. And it's reversed. And this is not meaning a real death, okay? I know some people, this, if it was right set up, it's like end of a cycle, new beginning. But this is things are just stagnant, and there's fear of change. And that's what is happening with going on with the decisions to give BTS and any other pop stars who make such an effect uh, on the world, that brings attention, positive, good, attention to South Korea. There's fear that it's going to somehow, they don't know how it's going to affect in the future. This is causing decisions to be made and not made properly. Once you start basing your decisions on fear, you're not seeing the whole picture, and that's dangerous. But how often do we base our decisions on because I'm afraid to try something? Something to think about. Okay. Okay, this card just wants to come out. Oh my. Okay, so a fear has a lot to do with money. Here is the Ten of Pentacles, and it's reversed. If it was right side up, this would be like, but they don't have the resources. The government is afraid of not, and I had mentioned in the intro that, with the dwindling of the population, worrying about, are they going to have people who can be in the military? Money. This is the reason why HYBE had to step in with the concert, and they're now offering people to be able to go on the beach and watch a big, huge televised version of the concert. There is the financial situation is very fragile right now, and they're realizing that a group like BTS has a huge impact. That scares them. Younger generation is coming forward, and they are realizing they need to rely independent, and they want to try and control them to cater to their needs. But if they do that, it'll stifle things. Okay, yeah, here is the Seven of Swords, and it's right side up, and there's the chaos and the confusion is all because there's a lot of trickery. This is deception. These are bad tactics. They are trying to control them. I think they're waiting until BTS actually does this concert on October 15th. Well, until they get that this is really happening, or it really happens, before they're going to make the decision. They want to see how well this goes off. If it's going to go well or not, whether the boys will get their military exemptions. I just feel Jin is nervous. Okay, here is the Six of Pentacles, and they're right side up. And this is overall the fear. This card goes. The Six of Pentacles usually is about being generous, sharing. It's charity. The concert itself, their work is charity work. I think them giving, even though they're struggling right now, I think it's going to win more people's hearts. And the government has got to see this. The Queen of Cups. She's reversed. I don't like her. This is the government. There's insecurity. They do not like having dependence on the younger generation, on BTS, and corporations like HYBE, who are bringing more and more people, talent, and more South Koreans are going to want to have, enjoy the talent, the incredible talent of the people there. I think is great. I think they feel like traditions are going to be broken. Fear of so much change. I am seeing, like, especially when it comes to LGBTQ issues, there is fear of changing tides of how people accept someone's sexual identity or their gender identity. I really see they're scared because these young people, the millennial Gen Z, they're loud and outspoken, and they outnumber the boomers. Okay, here we have a Six of Swords upside down. Okay. This is all about resisting transition, resisting the change. That's what the fight is. They don't want to listen to the people of South Korea, even though they need to. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what the government's there for. They're like, we put you in this place to listen to what we want. I think, the whole thing with having to pay to have content outside of South Korea, content having to pay to get our stuff shown there, that is another way of trying to pull back and not let changes happen, trying to stifle. I see this very clearly now. And here is the Six of Pentacles now. Wait, that's not... I have two Six of Pentacles? I'm like... Oh, this was the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Oh my gosh. You see, I'm blind, folks. And so sometimes I don't see the cards right. This is about healing. This is about charity. Yeah, I think BTS, boys, you have such a influence that can bring a lot of healing to South Korea. You giving of yourselves. This concert in Busan, I really think is going to have, the flow is changing from where it was before. And I think that's what the government's scared, because they don't have all the control that they thought they had. Or that they were there, because they don't have the resources. They can't do it. Okay, and yeah, this is the, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, and she's reversed. I like seeing it reversed, because this is taking a new perspective. This way it's being imprisoned and stopping. This is getting getting freedom, new perspective. I think I don't see all the BTS guys actually having to serve military service. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if it's because the government is going to change or offer the alternatives, or if they're just like, goodbye, we're done. I'm not sure. It should be interesting to see what's going to happen. I think they have a lot more control and influence, and I think the guys they need to feel empowered right now instead of feeling broken and scared like they have been. Okay, here's the Five of Swords reversed. Now the Five of Swords, usually five, this is sneaking, is trying to win anything at all costs, but this way is recovery, forgiveness, moving on, and that is so good to see. Over all this, resistance to changing, there is going to what was going to be a disaster, I think, is going to turn into a blessing. And it's not going to be a blessing for some. Those who are living in the fear and resisting the change. Okay. Let's see if I get a couple more cards here. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. She's reversed. And this is boredom. Bored with the way things are. Gotta shake it up. Gotta stir it up. Not having the passion and drive anymore. And I think that's what they're having to overcome. And here's the Fool. This is taking that risk, jumping off the cliff and going, woo! Free fall. And yeah. It's take the risk. It's going to turn out good. So now I want to get into, I want to look into our guy V. Poor Taehyung. Let's see if I could just focus here. You know what? I want to put on, chapter space here. So hold on. Okay, we're back. Let's see here. All right. So, this is the Eight of Wands reversed. We've seen this card recently, haven't we? I mean, the Eight of Swords. I need more coffee, I'm telling you. So, this is a good thing for V. This is accepting himself, who he is, finding freedom in looking at things in a different, new perspective. I think he's been struggling with accepting of himself because of the hate that's been targeted. And he is an amazing, talented, handsome young man. Okay, so here's the Six of Cups. I think he has been hurting so much. There's healing coming in. He's gonna focus on those happy memories, on those around him who are his family. Okay, here is the Three of Swords. This is suffering. This is grief, heartbreak. He's been crushed. I think he feels like some of the fans have betrayed him. That, they can't accept him. And I think it's like grieving the changes that are happening within BTS itself. And accepting, hey, we're going into a new era, and not being afraid, here is the Sun. She's reversed. So, this is a lot of sadness. And such a heavy heart. He's being surrounded by so much negativity. He's only seeing that negativity. He's not seeing the positivity, which he needs to realize it's there. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. It's right side up for him. And this is going over charity, generosity, people giving to him. I really feel he's single right now. Yeah. The Nine of Swords reversed. Right side up, this is hopelessness, but going out here, he is feeling despair, but he's reaching out. he's able to reach out to someone and get some hope. And it's right over all this grieving. It's like he's been swirling into a whirlpool of despair. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. Oh, you guys. He feels almost like his solo work, if he's going to put it out, he is so afraid of it just being like a fleeting success, that what he has now with BTS, and once it's over, he's going to have nothing. And he's having a hard time seeing positivity in these changes. He's afraid. And here's the High Priestess. She's reversed. He's lost himself. He really needs to, he doesn't have his own identity, and he's got secrets that he's afraid, because even the lies and rumors that people have spread have been so hurtful. It's like, well, if I show this real parts of me, am I going to be rejected again? Am I going to face all this hate still? And here's the Knight of Wands reversed. Knight is action. Wands is fire. The Knight, and it's reversed. He's angry. He's very angry, and he's feeling he may do something a little reckless because of his anger and frustration. He'll be like, I think he's getting to the point where he's like, I don't care anymore. I feel bad for him. I really do. Sorry, B. I'm going to pull out the Alarm deck. I do enjoy pulling this one out. And All right. Well, here's the compass, 44. This is all about, paying. So, there's something important that's being missed. So let's see what we can figure out what that is by looking at the cards that are going to go around her. Let's see this. Okay, we see 35. Here's an anchor. 35, this is the House of Stability. It's the Nine of Spades. There's not moving forward too fast. There's holding on. Kind of like, I'm here. I'm going to survive this, aren't I? Oh, no. 36 is the Cross. He's suffering. This guy, it's like he feels almost imprisoned and being held back from being able to express himself, being able to love. Aw, here's 13. 13 is the child. It's the Jack of Spades. Someone younger than him. With a childlike personality is what I'm seeing. I guess he's going to travel with that person. Here's 3. Travel. House of travel, adventure, going abroad. I think he's about to make a big decision. Uh-huh. Yep, here 41. This is the well. And the well, there is a lot more going on than what we're seeing. There is definitely, there's, okay, 19. 19 here is the, it's the 6 of spades. This is the tower. This is someone in authority who, I think, authority over these people who, bureaucracy, red tape is pushing decisions. 39, the dice. Okay. Having to take a gamble. Their traveling is literally to take a gamble to get away from bureaucracy, authority. It's holding him back, but he's going with someone else. 15, you have our bear, our polar bear here. This is authority figures. Again, having power, a powerful business person. Whew. I think this powerful business person is not trouble. I think he is the key to helping them to get away from the government bureaucracy. I think they're scared to trust this person, but they think he's their only way out. And I think I know who this is. I'm not going to say a word. I think I know. I don't want to say too much. And remember, these are people. These are humans. Things are going to shake up. I'm saying by November, there's going to be huge changes that's going to affect BTS on whole on these young men's lives. And I see this coming forward, taking a stand. I see travel, pursuing their dreams, growing. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Woo, that was an interesting read. I kind of like the ending energy. It's like kind of uplifting me. I'm feeling like, whoo, not so drag. Like, the Ted Bundy video. I was just like, this is a much better energy. I know things look dark. They look bleak. Change is scary. Transition's hard. But it can be so for the good. In order to get freedom and happiness, to express yourself, to be yourself. And I hope everyone can find that in their lives. You guys, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for sharing them. Thank you for all your comments and your support, your DMs, your messages to me privately. You guys are so wonderful. I love and appreciate you so much. And yeah, so with that said, folks, I hate to say this, but please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, comment, let me know what readings you would like me to do next. Please join my Patreon. I plan on doing a live tarot reading really soon. And I might I've done this before when I would come on live, and those who came on, I just did a quick quick little mini readings for y'all. I like doing that. I'll do it again soon. I'm hoping to feel better by the end of the week. We could do this, right? And I also would like to gift my Patreons with private readings and sending them to them. So if you do sign up this month and stay through next month, you will get a free private reading just for you. These are just little things I like to offer. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. And if anybody out there is going, hey, I'm Dee Sparta and I could give you a reading and try to charge you, don't fall for it. If you want to know how, I have a wish list down below so you can thank me by hitting the heart button on YouTube channel. I also have my Cash App and PayPal information and such down below. So if you wanted to donate directly, you could that way. But I am not at this point in time charging people for my readings. I want to help people and I want to uplift people. So that's it. I love you guys. Remember, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. See you next time. Love you. Bye.